Hello everybody, my name is Ahlara Kent, and this is Ahlara, dear heart, and she is going to be supporting the calls. She supports almost all of our calls. We're so grateful for your incredible energy. Ahlara, thank you for helping to hold the container. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Welcome in for those who know me, for those hello, for those who don't know me, my name is Ahlara Kent. I am the, flame holder and architect of the Interstellar Earth Alliance. I am a Metatron Cube architect, and it is just with such great gratitude to be able to bring this sacred technology and this sacred work to you today. I'm joining you from Ashland, Oregon. I'm on the West Coast. I just moved here a few months ago. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes from Mount Shasta. And so that energy is very prevalent in holding our energy today, which is the root chakra of the earth. So I just want to really acknowledge the land and the tribes that are here, that we're here, and the sacredness of this land, and just really honoring the indigenous wisdom and energy of the land that we are on. So just honoring them, honoring that wisdom, and knowing what was here before, what still exists here. And just being aware of the land that we're on and who occupied the land before we came here, and just honoring those that came before us. So thank you. So I'll just give a really brief overview of the Interstellar Earth Alliance, and then I'll give a brief overview of the Metatron Cubes, and then we will go ahead and jump in. All right, so again, I am in Southern Oregon, and about 10 years ago, I took a trip to Crestone, Colorado, and when I was there at bed and breakfast, the woman who owned it showed me a piece of paper and blueprints, and on this blueprints she said, "You're supposed to see this, and these are blueprints from the Galactic Federation to build a satellite space station on Earth." And at that time I was just like, why are you showing this to me? But okay. And then about January of this year, those blueprints really opened and activated in my field, and I was given the name Interstellar Earth Alliance. And it was this awareness like, oh, I am to do this. I am to help to start this build, and knowing that there are so many people that are going to be helping with this process, and beyond humans, our star family and the Interstellar Earth Alliance already exists. We're just anchoring it down to this earth, and it is really a hub of light, helping us to connect to our star family, and to also connect with the Ascended Masters and with the angelic realm. And it's just really a safe haven for us to step into our role and our connection to who we are and where we are in the galaxy, and it with our star family. So that's just like a broad overview there. And a part of the Interstellar Earth Alliance and a work that came through, again, right around 10 years ago, right after I got back from Crestone, Colorado, my husband, Yahweh, actually anchored down this technology with Archangel Metatron. I had a need at that time. I was feeling very energetic and spiritually vulnerable. And as a way to help support me, Archangel Metatron came through my husband, and they said, we're going to install a gold cube into your field. And I did not really understand what that meant. By gold cube, I meant a gold Metatron cube. So it is a sacred geometry shape. And after that installation, which I had installed into my field, I began to receive a lot more installations, and I began to learn from the technology and from the cubes, and my life began to completely change. And I felt this energetic protection that I had never experienced before on Earth. And the longer and the more I had this cube, I had this technology, and I call it a technology. I see it as like it's technology, but it also has a living consciousness within this sacred geometry. And the more I began to learn with it and work with it, Spirit guided me and showed me that not only can these cubes be installed into people's fields, they can be used around groups to hold space. So for an example, if we're going on a sacred trip, or maybe if I'm holding a retreat, I could anchor down a cube and provide protection around the space. And then when the retreat or the experience was done, I could send the cube back up to source. Then I was taught how to do cube attunements, which you are going to receive today. And what Spirit does is they take the sacred geometry of the Metatron cube and they infuse it with a certain light or an energy or a frequency. And then it is a part of my role as a guide and as an architect is I help bring the cube down and connect each of you with the cube. And the cube or cubes then have an activating effect. It turns on the divinity and the cellular memory and the spiritual awakening within each of us, because we have everything we need inside of ourselves. And so these cubes and this spiritual technology, through these experiences and these attunements, help to turn on and help to activate that which already exists within us. And we've been having these for I think over a year now, and the feedback that I've received from so many has just been absolutely wonderful. We try to offer these every month as it's our free offering and gift through the Interstellar Earth Alliance to support each of you right now energetically. And I felt Divine Mother really come through and really feel like she is giving all of her children everything that we need right now to be fully spiritually supported during this very deep transition and change on Earth. And so here we are today. I do want to make a very clear difference that nothing is getting installed into anybody today. That is usually a one-on-one or a group session that I do. So this will be an attunement. So today is the birthing the new earth light. So we're actually working with two different cubes. We're working with the feminine, the Magdalene Christ energy cube, and then we're working with the Yeshua masculine Christ energy cube. And we're going to anchor those down, connect you with each of those cubes, and then as they come together, they're going to birth that new earth light within your heart space. Today is very heart-centered, and so I'm very, very much excited about that. So, during this process, I embody the Shekinah. She is the feminine that works through me to receive the cubes. All right, so we will begin. This is a space of deep receivership, and I'm going to gently turn on the music. So this experience is a gift to support each of you during this time, especially as we move from the very big shift from 2025 to 2026. Next year, the world is going to change. There is going to be a deep vibrational alignment. And so we are here to help guide and support you, knowing that even though things may feel chaotic, it might seem scary, it might seem unknown, know that it is the light that is pouring down to your earth, upheaving and releasing that which is ready to release from the collective consciousness, from the earth, because the new earth is here and it is birthed. And so here we are to fully support you, knowing that, reminding you that you are all here exactly at this time for a reason. And we are here to support you and guide you and energetically support you through this process, knowing that you are not doing this alone, that we are doing it together as a collective and with our star family, our angelic family, our ancestors, our guides, the ascended masters. All hands are on deck for this huge transition that is happening, but we do have to prepare that next year is going to be a year to stand in your center, to use your energetic tools, and to find amazing support systems, and know that that you have been trained for lifetimes to help with this transition and with this birth. And all will be well. And it will be a new earth by the end of the year. So we breathe into this, knowing that you have everything you need in every moment. We're helping to align you today to the frequency of peace, of new earth, of freedom, embodying that Christ light and activating that light within you, so that not only does that light guide and radiate you, but others and those around you. We are here to plant seeds of peace and also discernment, to stand in your truth, to stand in your light, to know what is yours to do at this time, to anchor the light through the physical form, for it must come through the physical. It must be birthed through this way. And we are here to support you. And we love you. And you are ready. And as Ahlara said, it's always worth it. It's always worth it. Always worth it. So we will begin now the cube attunement. The Magdalene, the feminine, Christ consciousness. Opening up the heart of Sophia. We begin there. Around the circle, there are 13 guides of the Magdalene. Each carrying the frequency of the Christed love through the feminine. They begin to weave threads of light in and through our circle and our container today. And no matter when you are listening to this, you are here in this container and circle with us. Beginning to prepare the body energetically for this weaving and receiving of the feminine Christ cube. Feel this light, this weaving into your heart space. Your heart space is an extremely important place, not only in the physical body, but through your energetic architecture. This is the space where the new earth births through the heart. Science has shown the frequency and the connection into the heart space. The energy field is much larger than that of the brain. This heart energy connects to the weaving and the energy of Mother Earth, and to the frequency of her love. Softening the shoulders, bringing the hands onto the heart space. Taking 3 deep breaths here. As one of the guides of the Magdalene places one hand on the front of your heart and one hand on the back. Breathe as there is a sacred opening happening. The sacred love of the Magdalene opens the heart space. Breathing through anything that might feel heavy, that is ready to be released. And know that it is safe to open the sacred space, that it is open to receive, and it is safe and it is protected. And allow this energy, this feminine Christ energy, to begin to move and expand through your entire heart space. Breathing in this light and breathing in this love. Shekinah, holds in her hand the Magdalene Rose Cube. She gently walks in front of you, holding the cube in her hands. And very gently, as she holds the cube, she gently begins to send the energy of this very sacred cube into your heart space. The most unconditional love, softness, receive this peace. The Magdalene is an energy that each of us weave and carry, no matter how we identify. Holding this feminine Christ energy is the blueprint through which the new earth light is born. Continuing to receive the energy from this sacred source of love, awakening that which has laid dormant and is ready to awaken within you. Visualize an opening up, a giant rose, opening up its petals through your entire heart space. Continue to receive, to breathe into the heart space. The frequency is so pure. so pristine. And as you take a deep breath, knowing that the activation from this cube has completed, and breathe. Beginning to feel the energy expand now through the rest of your body. Feeling it pulsate and open and expand through all of your cells into your DNA, into the weave of your blueprint, updating and upgrading everything in your body with this divine, feminine, Magdalene, Christ consciousness frequency. Feeling it move up the spine, into the brain, into the spinal column, down into the spinal fluid. Moving its way out through the nervous system, through all the organs and the tissues and the bones, through all the liquid. I keep hearing, I receive this activation. I receive this activation. So if that feels good to say that, or either in your mind or out loud, I receive this activation. I am safe to receive this activation. I am now safe to embody this energy and frequency. I am a radiant light of this energy and frequency. I am at peace, holding and embodying this energy and frequency. I radiate this energy and frequency to the world. I am at peace now. I am at peace now. I am at peace now. Inviting you to give yourself a hug, to feel yourself being held. I'm going to take 3 minutes of integration here before we move on to the masculine cube. So allowing your body to just completely relax and receive as this update and upgrade is taking place. Nothing you have to do here but to simply be. Just be in this moment. Your higher self is guiding this process. The activation and unfoldment within you is being guided by your higher self. Rest and be. You are so loved. You are so worthy. We see you and we love you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for opening up to receive this love. Thank you for being here at this time. Thank you for saying yes to this work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This energy will sustain you. It will hold you. It will nourish you. It will guide you. I am hearing, do not push. Allow. Receive and trust. Now standing next to each of the Magdalene guides and priestesses, we see the order of their Melchizedek, the masculine representatives helping to hold and helping us anchor the Christ consciousness energy. Feeling that presence of Yeshua here. Behind you, a Melchizedek guide and a holder of the Christ consciousness energy places their hand gently on the back of your heart space as a protection, as a guide, and the most loving energy. And another one stands in front of you. Excuse me. Visualize and see Yeshua standing in front of you as he holds the masculine Christ consciousness cube. So much radiant love. This cube looks more silver in nature. It's that Christ crystalline cube, and he holds the cube in front of you. Opening up the flower petals in the heart space of the Magdalene to receive the light of the masculine as it begins to enter into the heart space. The energy from these cubes feels so pure, straight from source. As we're feeling that love and activation now entering into the heart space, remembering to use the breath if it feels intense. It feels intense, but it's that opening to receive. Receiving that energy, that love into the heart, breathing through anything that's arising for you. Knowing that it is pure love. It is activating that Christ light within you, the masculine that each of us holds. That beautiful balance of the feminine and masculine. And we receive the exact amount of energy that we need for our bodies, for our activation and remembrance. And we continue to breathe through that, through this receiving process. Yeshua places one hand on your third eye, continuing to still hold the cube at your heart space, and the other hand placed at your third eye, blessing your divine vision and being able to see and activate through the heart space. See through the eyes of the Christ that exists within each of us. That crystalline light, a pure love, and that doorway which opens and connects us to the vastness of who we are, our multidimensional selves, and our greater self. Through different timelines, spaces, and realities. Feeling this activation moving down from the pituitary and the pineal, down through the spinal column, activating each of your vertebrae all the way down. Beginning to move into the nervous system, nourishing the organs and the cells and the tissues, activating all the liquid and the water in your body, the fluids, down into the bones and the marrow, especially down into the bones. The energy from the cube has been completed, and so we will receive and be in this space of activating and upgrading and breathing through which we have just received. Breathing and breathing and breathing and deeply receiving. Connecting and tuning in with your higher selves, knowing that they are, again, assisting in this entire process, activating that which is ready to be activated and alive within you. Thank you. Now before you stands Magdalene and Yeshua. They have the backs of their hands together as they're gently bringing their hands in, placing the tips of their fingers into your heart space and also at the third eye. Allow this divine activation and merging of these energies, the Magdalene feminine Christ, Yeshua masculine Christ within you. And we birth within you this new light of the Christed world within you. It is seated, it is birthed. We activate this light, which is who you are, in full alignment with your true self. This activation, this merging is taking place, this birth within each of your cells. You are the embodiment and the holder of this Christ light, purely supported by the feminine and the masculine within you, balancing all aspects of your being. This is the gift, not only to you, in your own evolution, but to all of humanity. Holding this light will change the world. This activation within you is complete. Thank you for allowing us to serve, help, and guide you today. And thank you for holding this energy and this frequency to help hold, guide, and illuminate the new earth. As we take 3 deep breaths, I see behind them 3 Elohim. Representing our guides to bless us. They are the builders, the architects. And they line up one at a time. Radiant beings of light and love. So much divine wisdom and architecture for us. One of them stands to your left, holding your left hand. The other one stands to the right, holding your right hand. One stands before you. And they open up and bring before you 3 gifts, 3 blessings. This is going to look different for each person. The angel, the Elohim on your left, gently brings the gift to you. The first gift. They have a message for you and a blessing. Taking this time to receive that gift and that blessing. These gifts will be held and integrated into your newly birthed energy. Now is time for the angel on the other side, I believe the right side, for them to give you their gift and blessing. Receiving this gift, this blessing, and the message for you to receive from this. For these are gifts to help you on your journey. Now the third Elohim, the one in front of you, shares with you your third gift and their blessing for you. Taking the time and to be and to receive that which they are gifting and sharing with you. They let me know that this is done. So we all bring our hands into pranam, into the prayer pose. We bring our thumbs into our third eye. Bringing our hands and our thumbs gently to our third eye as we bow to the Elohim, we bow to the guides, we bow to the Magdalene, to Yeshua, to the Christ light. We bow in gratitude to the cubes, to the sacred technology that helps guide and awaken us. And we gently lift our heads. We bring our hands into our heart. We connect our hearts and feel the love pouring forth from the support that is around us. And we bow again. We bow in gratitude and humbleness. We bow in just divine love and respect. Respect for ourselves, respect for this earth, respect for each other. Respect for the guides and the love. Your time of the activation has completed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm inviting you to take 3 nice deep breaths, bringing the breath down into the lower belly, placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest if that feels good for you. Just take some deep breaths here. I invite you to just bring awareness into your body. Bring awareness to where your body is in the room that you're in. Awareness of the space that your body is occupying in your room. You can keep your eyes closed still, but just gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And rolling your wrists and your ankles. And if you could bring your palms together and even the soles of your feet together and rub them together. And if your eyes are still closed, you can gently cup your hands over your eyes, just very gently, feeling that heat and that warmth. And very gently flutter the eyes open. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Very gently joining us back into this space. So I just wanted to share some announcements and some next steps. And if you love this work, it came to me very clearly that it's time to start training others to do Metatron Cube attunements for groups. And Spirit gave me a program, and it is anchored but currently also being built. What I can tell you is that it is going to be a 9-month journey of training, and Ahlara is going to be helping support that training. She's going to be, I would say, as a mentor and apprentice during that, so then she can then lead and train others alongside of me. And my husband, Yahweh, will also be helping with the practicum part. And so it is all being built. And so the landing page is for those who feel interested or called to do this work, to bring this work out into the world. And you'll be the first to know once the landing page and the information is complete and ready to be sent out into the world. I will say too, at the end of the training's fully virtual, so you can join us anywhere in the world, but we are going to have an optional in-person retreat and graduation at the end in Mount Shasta and also in Ashland, Oregon. So I'm just really excited for that. And what even came through today was maybe you want to learn this work. Those who are going to be very called to be facilitators and bring this work out into the world, and those who actually just really want to deep dive and to know how to do it for their own self-growth as well, and maybe not want to, bring it out as much, but you really just want to deep dive and learn how to do the attunements. That will be there for you as well. The thing I can share about the upcoming facilitator training is that you will be trained in 5 different cubes, and that is in a gold cube, the cube of grace, the violet flame cube, Christ crystalline cube, and then the New Earth cube. So you'll be trained in all of those, and so I'm very, very excited. Woo! This one's so good. It was the biggest thing Spirit has ever birthed through me, so I'm just so honored for those who feel called to continue and walk this journey. So those are, oh yeah, the final announcement is, I believe, started in February. So this was a cube attunement. If you love this, I offer cube installations, and I've been doing one-on-one work with that, and it's opened up that starting probably in February, I'm going to be offering them in small group installations. So like groups of 3, everybody will have their own cube installed, but there seems to be this really big importance with multiple cubes anchoring down at once. And so that's what Spirit has showed me. So I'm going to start moving the attunements to that, and then just having kind of set group attunement dates throughout, or sorry, installation dates throughout the year. So that's still being built. So I will let you know when that is up.